The city of Capernaum woke up under the gentle morning sun. The marketplace was alive, fishermen calling out, children running, dust rising with the warm breeze. And walking through it all was a man who seemed different from the rest, a Roman centurion. His armor shone with authority, but his heart carried a quiet softness rarely seen in men of war. This centurion was unlike other Roman officers. The Jewish people respected him, his soldiers honored him, and his reputation was built not only on discipline but compassion. He had helped the local community and even paid for the construction of their synagogue. His character revealed the kindness hidden beneath the armor. His compassion became most visible when one of his servants, more than a servant, almost like a son, fell dangerously ill. This young man had served him with loyalty and love. Seeing him fade away with each passing day broke the centurion's heart. The sickness was severe. The servant lay still, his body weak and trembling. Local healers tried herbs and cures, but nothing brought improvement. For the first time, the centurion realized that all his rank, commands, and authority were powerless against this disease. He had everything, except the power to save the one he loved. Night after night, he sat by the servant's bedside, holding his hand, watching his suffering grow. This strong soldier, trained never to show weakness, felt tears burn in his eyes. The boy he treated like family was slipping away, and he could do nothing to stop it. Dear friends, if you are enjoying this story, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can continue to watch and listen to more wonderful motivational stories in the future. Meanwhile, a powerful name was spreading across Capernaum, Jesus of Nazareth. People whispered stories, the blind were seeing, the deaf were hearing, demons were fleeing, and the paralyzed were rising to walk. The centurion listened quietly, and each story lit a tiny spark of hope inside him. One terrible night, when the servant struggled to breathe and his body shook with pain, the centurion's heart broke completely. In that dark moment, one decision rose in his mind: only Jesus can help him. For the first time in his life, he felt the need to seek someone greater than himself. At dawn he urgently called for some Jewish elders, men he had always supported. With a trembling voice he said, "Please, go to Jesus and ask him to heal my servant. I am desperate." They saw the pain in his eyes and rushed out at once. The elders pushed through the busy streets searching for Jesus. When they found him, they pleaded, "Teacher, a centurion's servant is dying. This man loves our people and even built our synagogue. He truly deserves your help." Jesus listened with deep compassion. He understood the centurion's sincere heart and answered simply, "I will come." Those words carried hope like a fresh wind. People began following Jesus, curious to witness what would happen. As Jesus walked toward the centurion's home, crowds gathered around him. The disciples whispered among themselves, wondering if a Roman officer could truly have such faith. An atmosphere of expectation spread through the city. Meanwhile, the centurion waited anxiously outside his home. When he heard that Jesus was coming, his heart filled with fear, not fear of rejection, but fear of unworthiness. He thought, "How can a holy man enter the home of a sinner like me?" He immediately sent his friends to meet Jesus. The friends reached Jesus and delivered the message, "Lord, please do not trouble yourself. He says he is not worthy for you to enter his home." Everyone was stunned. A Roman officer speaking with such humility was unheard of. But then came the message that changed everything. The friends continued, "He also says, just say the word, and my servant will be healed. He says he too is a man under authority. When he commands his soldiers, they obey. How much more power is in your word alone?" When Jesus heard this, he stopped walking. His face filled with amazement. He turned to the crowd and declared, "I tell you the truth, I have not found such great faith in all of Israel." Such praise from Jesus was rare and powerful. Then Jesus gently raised his hand and spoke, "Let it be done as you have believed." No touch, no long prayer, just a single command filled with divine authority. At that exact moment, inside the centurion's home, the servant opened his eyes. Warmth spread through his body. His strength returned like a rushing river. He lifted his hands, moved his legs, and suddenly sat up, completely healed. The centurion had turned to walk back inside when he saw his servant standing and walking toward him. Shock froze his body. Then tears burst from his eyes. The strong soldier broke down in joy, embracing the servant tightly. He lifted his eyes toward the heavens, overwhelmed. In that moment, he understood something deeper than any military wisdom. Human authority is limited, but God's authority is absolute. The power he held over soldiers was nothing compared to the power Jesus held over sickness, life, and death. From that day forward, the centurion was never the same. His heart was humbled, his faith strengthened, and his life transformed. His story teaches us even today that true authority is not found in strength but in surrender to God, and the faith he showed still inspires miracles in hearts around the world.